Welcome my friends, I have an absolutely stunning 24-inch flocked and frosty winter wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I will show you step by step how to pull together a gorgeous DIY winter wreath for your home. Let me show you how to make it. For the base of our wreath today, I'm going to be using this gorgeous 24-inch flocked wreath form that I did pick up from Walmart. It was $12.68. This is what it looks like when you get it from the store. It's rather compacted. You do need to go through and fluff it out. I just kind of separate the branches as I work. Make sure to pull not only to the outside, you want to pull up and to the inside. I love these wreath bases. You can also purchase this if you are not into the flocked look. They also sell solid pine green bases as well. But for a Christmas or winter wreath, I love that beautiful flocked base. I live in California. In the area that I live in, we do not get snow, though up on the mountains around me they do. But this helps me get that feeling, that cold, frosty feeling of winter. Now if you can't find a flocked wreath form and you do want a flocked wreath form, you can either buy an evergreen and spray it with a can of flocking, or you can use spray paint and just lightly go over it. It depends on how much of the snow texture you want on your wreath, or if you just want that look of tipped snow. Okay, now look at how much better that looks, and that only took a couple minutes. So on this wreath, I want to get my bow on first before I start adding all of my embellishments. I'm going to be using my Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. I like this machine. I have arthritis in my hands and it really helps me out a lot because it holds everything for me. I pulled out 3 kinds of ribbon right here. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. I actually picked this up at falling prices. So I only paid a couple dollars for this, and it looks like it's probably a 50-yard roll. But look at how beautiful that silver is. I love the texture. That is the main reason why I want to use this ribbon, is for that beautiful frosty texture of silver. And then I have this really pretty white. This I believe looks like it's about 2.5 inches. This is 1.5 inches, and it has that glittery frosty white over the top. Again, gives you that frosty winter feel. And then that beautiful dark blue color. Now these are the color tones I'm going to be using to accent my wreath: a navy blue, silver, and white. I can't wait to finish this wreath. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. You're also going to need a couple full-length pipe cleaners. So I'm going to start with this beautiful silver ribbon. And I want my tails to be rather long. I can always cut them shorter if I want, so I'm going to measure at about 10 inches. Pinch and twist. Now one side of the ribbon is more shiny than the other. So the nicest side of your ribbon on your tails you want to face up, but as you come through the 2 large dowel rods, the nice side of your ribbon should be facing down when you go to make your loops. Okay. On this one, let's make 3 loops on either side at 5 inches. And now I'm going to move to my navy blue ribbon. Now I'm going to do my tails a little bit shorter, so I'm going to go about 8 inches, pinch and twist. Now this ribbon is what I call soft ribbon. It doesn't really have wire edge, So this ribbon is going to be kind of soft. That's why I put it in between two ribbons that are more stiff. It'll help hold that ribbon into place. And with this ribbon, I want to go just about 5 inches, but I'm going to do 2 loops on either side. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. This list will not only tell you how much you're going to need, it will also let you know where I purchased the materials. And now I'm going to go to this beautiful 1.5 inch glittered white ribbon. Clean up the end here. Going to measure my tail out at 8 inches, pinch and twist. And with this ribbon, I want to go a little bit smaller, maybe 4.5 inches. And do 2 loops on either side. Okay, I want to add 1 more loop for my center loop. And I don't want it to be very big. So I'm only going to do maybe 2 inches on my center loop. And then to get back to that correct side, I'm going to come between the large and the small dowel rod here in the front. That helps me keep an extra piece on this side, so when I tie my bow, I don't lose my center loop. Take a full length pipe cleaner and slide it in underneath all of your ribbon till you get next to your dowel rods. Lift up. I like to push all my ribbon down so I can get it nice and snug. And then lift out. That helps keep that ribbon nice and stacked. Make sure you have that piece on the correct side in the front. And then pull your pipe cleaners to the back, get them nice and snug. Okay, now I'm going to add an extra pipe cleaner. I want to make sure I have plenty of pipe cleaner to add this to my wreath. So I just lay in an additional pipe cleaner, give a couple twists. And then I take a short piece and wrap it around the longer. This way I have plenty of pipe cleaner and I don't have to worry. I can put my bow wherever I need to on my wreath. So now you just want to open up your center loop. This is where I like to hold it. This is when you need to do whatever adjusting, if you need to open it up near the bottom. And then I like to hold as I fluff right in the center there. Open up and spread out your loops. Pull down your tails. Any adjusting, go down to the center where your loop comes out. That's where you need to spread it, twist, or pull to get that loop to lay the way you want it to. And that is approximately what your bow should look like. I'll do my final adjusting and trim all my tails once I get it onto the wreath. Let's get our bow attached. I'm going to be using the pipe cleaners there. And I'm just going to feed it through all the little frosted prongs here until I get down to the bottom. And I want to attach it to the inner wire ring. Okay. Pull it down till it's snug and then give it a couple twists. As you can see, I'm right here attached to the inner ring. This is the elevated ring on the inside. Give it a couple good twists. Trim off any excess and then tuck those pipe cleaners. Now I want to fluff out all my loops and pull down my tails again. I want to see how much space that's going to take. Okay, now I'm still going to wait before I cut my tails until I get my embellishments on. And we're going to do that next. Now this is our main embellishment for this wreath, and this is what inspired me to do this wreath. Is this beautiful set. It's 24 count of shatterproof ornaments that I picked up for $5 from Dollar Tree. And I love the mix. I love blue, silver, and white at Christmas time or for winter. I think the colors go together beautifully, so this is what we're going to be using. So let me get a few of these out. So I've taken everything out of the box. You get 4 large ornaments, and then you get several small ornaments, 20 of them. Now I have a bunch of pipe cleaners that I've cut in half. You just want to test the top, make sure that's on nice and snug. If it isn't, then you want to hot glue that on. Feed through half a pipe cleaner and give a twist or two. The pipe cleaner is what we're going to use to be attaching these to our wreath form. Now I'm just working with the placement. You want to start with the largest ornaments that you have that you're going to be adding and place those first. So I have 2 silver and then I have 2 blue that are nice and large, and I've evenly separated them. So I have blue, silver, and silver. I'm going to get these attached in this position. I can also use hot glue to make sure that they sit in the correct position. Then once I have those done, then I can work on the placement of my smaller. And these I want to make sure I place some towards the center, a couple in the middle, and some towards the outside. I want to make sure I really vary that. You don't want to put all your ornaments just in the center all the way around. Your wreath will look funny. To get all of your ornaments attached, you just feed down your pipe cleaners wherever you need to and attach it. You can attach it to the wire frame, or you can attach it to one of the fronds. Wherever you need to, just make sure to tuck those pipe cleaners. You don't want to see the top of the ornament or the pipe cleaner. If you're enjoying today's content, make sure to subscribe. And when the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do upload new content to my channel every week. I have all of the ornaments on, and I used every single one. That is 4 large and 20 small. Oh, I think it's so beautiful and goes absolutely gorgeous with that bow. Now you can stop here, but I want to add a little bit more frostiness. So I have 2 stems of this beautiful glitter branches, and then I have 2 stems of this one, which is a white glitter branches. And to get these ready, I'm going to cut them down to their individual stems. And these are even too long, so I'm going to go back and cut them in half. Find a good section in the middle so that they come out about the same length. Okay, I'm gonna prep both of my stems. I have my branches cut down, and I have 3 piles of the glitter branches and 3 piles of the white branches. That way I know I have enough of each of the material to make it all the way around my wreath. So these 2 will go for my first section, these 2 will go for my second section, and these 2 will go for the last section. And then you're just going to be hot gluing these in. So add a little bit of hot glue and then feed it in and make sure that you're going to get some good contact. This is just going to add a little bit more texture to your wreath. And here you go. I have all of my embellishments in. I did go ahead and trim and stack my tails so they go from longer to shorter. But I like that little bit of the branches, both the white and the glitter. It just adds an extra bit of a different type of texture to the wreath, making it that much more interesting. But I'm really pleased with the blue, white, and silver. It's one of my favorite combinations. Now this wreath is very budget friendly. I used 2 of the glitter stems, 2 of the white stems, 1 box of the ornaments from Dollar Tree. These are the shatterproof, which is perfect. The wreath and some ribbon. And look at that stunning, beautiful winter wreath. Thanks so much for stopping by. Your visit is always appreciated. If you're looking for more winter wreath inspiration, you can click into my 5 winter wreaths right here. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should do so by clicking on this icon right here. Have a great day, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.